Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So we are going for a shop around Dunelm. I really hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit quicker because I only had 20 minutes, so let's get straight on into it. So they had so many beautiful outdoor artificial plants and decorations. I loved the cream ones. I feel like they look stunning next to a grey fence or hanging by your front door. Love this sign. Welcome to the gin shed. I feel like that would make the perfect moving in present for somebody, particularly now the housing market is back up and running. These ferns in hanging baskets were around the £20 mark again, but I do feel like you could DIY them. I know Home Bargains sell a similar plant pot to those, so you could definitely do it cheaper. I loved this windowsill artificial plant set on this table. I feel like that would be perfect for putting under windows simply because it's artificial. It's not going to attract bees and wasps into the house if you've got your windows open. I mean, I'm really not a creepy crawler lover fan, so that would be perfect for me. And then they had these beautiful flowers with the lavender at £15, which I didn't think was too bad. I know B&M sell something around the £12 to £15 mark, and those ones did look more real, so I do definitely think they were worth the money. I love this rose gold fan. I think that was about £50, but I feel like that's a little bit bougie for summer. And then they had this really lovely pale pink dinner set. I just think that would look stunning if you was having people over for dinner, and even better if you mix some of this marble set in it as well. You can see that they've got the gold trim around the edges just to give it a little bit of something different. And I absolutely loved the beds in Dunelm. I loved the champagne one that I've just gone past, and this grey one looked beautiful as well. I loved all the sort of grey, very patterned bedding, which I think looks really nice in a plain room, particularly if you're somewhere where you can't paint, maybe you're renting. Having something like this can really uplift the room. So this is from their dormer range. I know this is a little bit more expensive, so this is something if you are, maybe you've just moved house and you want a little treat, or you just want to upgrade, then they really have some beautiful things in here. And I just love all their floral and pattern bedding. I'm not normally one for florals and pattern, but I do feel like Dunelm do that really well. Holly Willoughby's range was absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like all this floral bedding would look beautiful at this time of year. It's so spring and summery. I loved that wicker basket with the flowers in. I feel like that would look nice in a hallway, and I did capture this because this really reminded me of the bedroom that I had when I lived back at home. And I just thought I still think it's so nice for a girl's room. I love like blues and pinks together. And then moving on to the grey and the mustard, I always get drawn to this, and I feel like these yellow flowers just look so beautiful and summery. And then these ones I thought were a little bit more neutral or a bit more masculine, and I did like the pillows at the top with the black tassels for £12, which I thought was a really reasonable price. And then of course I got drawn in by the Pom-Pom Pillows, because you know that I can't have those because of having a dog, and it just makes you want them more when you know you can't have them. They had loads of really nice artificial plants in here. You can see they're actually really reasonably priced. Sometimes I get surprised by Dunelm because I always think it's going to be extortionate, but actually some of the stuff they have in isn't that much more expensive than B&M and Home Bargains, so it's definitely worth a pop in and having a look round. Again, this is just some more of the bedding. This is in the more sort of affordable range. These were around the £20 to £40 mark, so definitely more reasonable, but they do wash really nice from Dunelm as well. And I've pointed this one out because this was very similar to one in Matalan that I showed, and again I don't think the price was too far different. And then just showing you some more grey bedding, because my house is all grey and I feel like grey is still very in at the moment. I've actually been looking for waffle grey sets, so I might have to go and pick that up. But yeah, they had some really beautiful ones. I even like this one. It was almost like a Moroccan style, but in grey. I've not seen anything like that before, and again, not too badly priced. Here's just some more grey bedding. What I do like is they do tend to mix in cushions with the bedding. They're very clever because that's how they get you, isn't it? And then moving on to more cushions. So these are just so beautiful. You can see that I'm drawn into the pale pink, of course. Loved all of the cushions. Do you know what? I particularly liked that geometric cream style one for £18. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's because it's so simple yet so fresh. I can imagine it on any settee with next to some throws, and it looked beautiful. I also love this bumblebee one as well, and that really reminded me of the prints that Home Bargains do on their like jugs and things at the minute. And I love this hummingbird one as well for £12. And if I had a kitchen that was big enough to have like a sofa in it, I would definitely have that avocado cushion. I thought that was really cute. Then moving on to some of the bathroom bits. So they have, like I said, they've got some really reasonably priced stuff. This is more of the basic range here. And they had some really beautiful bath mats and towels. And these are the sort of things that you probably wouldn't get in B&M and stuff, just because they're a little bit more patterned, a little bit more unique. I did like these baskets, again really reasonably priced at £6 and £8. Again, just great for throwing your toiletries in the bathroom, just to help your bathroom look a little less cluttered. And they had these shelves in which were £17. Again, great for just tucking behind a door or by a sink, just really easy to grab your skincare and stuff out of. And they had some really beautiful laundry baskets. I love that one, but admittedly I don't think that would be big enough for all our washing. And then moving on to some furniture, so we had this grey setting, and I thought all the stuff was really reasonably priced again. So this sideboard was only £79, and to be honest, I was looking at that and I feel like I could do that for my daughter's toys. She's had a birthday, so you can just imagine how many toys are out in the living room at the moment. Love that chair, been looking for a chair like that for ages. However, I would love it in check. So if you guys know anywhere where you can get a checked chair like that that's not too expensive, please let me know in the comments. And I loved this black chair with the gold legs. Could you imagine that in an office? That would look stunning. And then moving on to sort of interior decor, they had again some really beautiful just small things to decorate your home. I'm loving all the natural style. I feel like that's really on trend at the moment. I just love it. I feel like it makes the house feel really cozy. And of course I've got the pampas grass at £15, and I did like that big love heart, that was £22. In Matalan they had similar ones for £20, so not far off. And then I just had to show you their pet range. It was so stunning, like the things that you could get for your dog. Like I love this really furry dog bed for £24 if you've got like a tiny little dog. But they did have the bigger ones that you can see there, and I just feel like they're perfect for in the colder months, so they can just get all snuggled up and cozy. And then moving on to some other home things, sort of like bits and bobs. I feel like a lot of this stuff would look nice in the little girls' room. You can see there's like the ballets, there's like a mother and a daughter dancing. And there's just so many nice little trinkets. I love the bunny rabbits that are cuddling for £8. They're so cute. And I do like the lavender boxes at £6 as well. I really like lavender at the moment. Also like that artificial flower bunch for £17. My husband always tells me, he's like, you don't need to put artificial flowers and candles on every shelf and edge. But I disagree. Talking of artificial flowers, they had a stunning range in every colour that you could think of, every flower, just so beautiful. I loved these vases as well. Like I said, I'm being really drawn to gold at the moment. They were really good for £12, and I love this dormer bunch, but £85 is very steep. But I do feel like you could definitely DIY something like that using things that you'd find at the range and B&M and Home Bargains. Now moving on into lighting, they had some really unusual lamps, and I feel like the lamps with the animals on the bottom, I feel like they would look beautiful in a country home. Really cozy. Now these are probably more my style lamps, a little bit plain, but I feel like they would look beautiful on a bedside table. And I really like the old-fashioned vintage style lamps. I don't know what it is about those, but yeah, they were £32. I also like these ones. Again, I feel like they look really beautiful on a bedside table, and they were £32 as well. And then these ones remind me of labs and science for some reason, and I do feel like they would look good in an office as something a bit different. These were storage stools at £29, so even the navy one, that was a lid, so you could actually take that off and put things in there. Again, hide toys away. And then I love their standing lamps. I'm always drawn to dark wood. I feel like it makes the home look really cozy, so I like the one with the dark legs and the grey shade. Now this lamp was £125, really beautiful. What I loved about that was it actually has 2 shelves on it where you could put more candles and artificial flowers. And then moving on to lampshades. So I just feel like these are really versatile. You can see they've got loads of different colours. I feel like they've upped the game. They've even got scalloped edge ones. I have the rose gold ones actually in my portrait. And then they also have the more natural, like rattan style effect. I know that's really big at the moment and really reminds me of Freya Farrington, and she has a beautiful home. And they've also got some more pretty ones as well, if that's more your style, and the ones that match the bedside ones that I showed you earlier. And then this is what I'm looking for, but in that other style of chair. That check, but the other style of chair. And these are just dark wood bar stools. If I had a bigger kitchen with a centre island, I would definitely have those around it. And then I really liked the storage sort of poos for £45. Again, great for a toy room or in a living room, just to hide away sort of bits and bobs. And then moving on to the rugs, they had so many beautiful rugs. I really like the top one of that. Again, if I had a big hallway, I'd love a big round rug in there. I just feel like that looked really cool. And then just showing you some of the more plain ones, and they weren't bad prices. Look, between sort of £55, £110, £150. Love that sage colour one with the cream in. Again, I feel like if you had a really nice country home, that would look so cozy with lots of like wicker basket style accessories. And then they also had the sort of sheep styly ones, and I was really surprised to see that these were only £35 because they did look genuinely real, to be fair. And then just to finish off with, I just wanted to show you their selection of candles. These just make fantastic gifts, and you can't go wrong with Dunelm fragrances. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I apologise it was a little bit quicker, but I do hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you do like these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.